People, this is murderous. So when you die, no family member can find their loved one headstone. This is the situation. Every headstone big up and gone all about. So when you bury up here, we can't find it. So you want to do down dead.
Me have to take sleep. I'm at that me dog. See me out. Me can't take it fraud.
Nation, the entertainment feed community. Wagwan, we're there on the Tuesday of Vibes Tuesdays. Community members, enough love and blessings on the Tuesday. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend, a damn good holiday, and I hope you all are doing good today. We're there once again with ENT News, the hot topics, the updates. That said, let's get to the topics. We are kick off this one with some music. The song that I hear right now, the visuals that you're seeing, it's the official music video for the song titled Sleep Mark Death by dancehall artist Isane.
Me have to take sleep. I'm at that me dog. See me out. Me can't take it fraud. Never forget the past. Never school history class.
You hear that? Never forget the past, never skull history class. Yeah, multiple ways you can look at it. One of the ways you can look at it, use other people's experience and learn from that. You don't have to experience something yourself to learn, not just that. Forgive, but don't forget. I'm sure you are supposed to familiar with that saying.
Never forget the past, never school history class. Enough me give me last, want me head cut off. Where you feel dog, me not too left me out.
Nation, onto some performances that took place over the weekend, over the holiday. We're not going to show all of the performances, of course, not just a few. This one is from dancehall artist Jahshii. Let's check out Jahshii's most recent performance. Jahshii shared stage with the likes of dancehall artist Stock Ashley. I don't know the reason why Jahshii was so shocked. Maybe Valiant made a surprise appearance. Good luck, the young entertainers, as you can see, definitely make the mark in a dancehall.
Let me tell you about a young man named Vibes Kartel.
Okay. I didn't know who that is. Yeah,
He
don't know who that is?
I said I know
said
who
I
that
know.
is.
Oh,
I know who
get out.
Vibes is.
Him alone has had multiple tracks that would be in the contender for.
Oh, since 05, yeah.
But they need to bring that old dancehall back, though.
What do you mean by old dancehall back?
Like mid 2010s dancehall, that style, Alkaline, Vibes Kartel type of.
Oh, you want like dagger bubbling tracks?
Tip on your toe again. Hey, turn back way. All right. Hey, skin out the tight, put on it. Girl, make your body jump. Like that type of dancehall needs to come back. I know that you hide, my girl, that you hide. Even the dancing ones. After me, step out in me, black on. Me say, I don't in your throat, girl. Tonight I make girl turn on hero. And nobody figure that young crow. What? Rock out. Those songs need to come back, bro.
2010s were the goal.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Great era.
Give me the Twitter and your mind get attentive. What?
What is the playlist going to
Here we go in your light. I mean, nice.
It's like, I love it. I love the Blitz making me realize all the
Vibes Kartel.
I was waiting for him to just like stop.
Bro.
Just like song after song after
I know. I was like, God damn.
Vibes Kartel alone, between the dancing and the bubbling.
I'm glad I asked that question.
Back to the music. Isane with the song titled Sleep Mark Death.
Give them a eater from me plate every time. Meanwhile, them a shoot me na me face, na them mine. Me know them ways, me know them style, but them no sight. Say me goal, no design for deprive. Yeah.
This video recently started to circulate on social media, and of course it went viral. The video does circulate with no narrative, no explanation as to what's going on. Still, check out the video.
Man, P. Where do you do, man, P? Man, P, man, on the internet, I'm yard. But you want a video card and show your style, is it? Man, P. Upgrading a man, P. Back to your regular.
I want to name Kill Police. See it, Mampy? You see it, Mampy? Mampy. Me no want to do it, Mampy. God no. You see it, Mampy. See it there. You see it, Mampy. Mampy. See it? Me tell you, Mampy. Last night I seen it in dark. The Lord. See it, Mampy. Mampy, there. Me know say you see it. Me know for sure say you see it, Mampy. You see me? Me know for sure say you see them. Say they in there. You see them, Mampy? Look, Mampy. You see say they in there, Mampy. I told no much about it last night, Mampy. Oh God, Mampy, you sing sweet. I want to hear you see, Mama. I want you to hear it. It's bad. Full of effect, Mama. You say, I'm a chop one out of it, you know. Mampy, idea. Me don't want chop one right now, but me can't chop one for you right now, Mampy. Sorry. You see it. Full effect, Mampy. I tell you, last night, problem.
Guess who caught the attention of international news media? Well, according to NBC Miami 6 South Florida News,
hire scheme that left a mother and her 10-year-old dead. The case is also connected to a Jamaican member of parliament who the suspect once had a relationship with. NBC 6's Jamie Gorilla is live in Miami with this international saga.
And of course, they're talking about Leoda Bradshaw, the baby mother of politician Philip Powell. She is said to have orchestrated the killing of Philip Powell's other baby mother and her daughter, well, his daughter as well.
Yeah, that woman, the U.S. Navy confirms, is a petty officer. Tonight, she's facing charges of kidnapping and murder.
But speaking on that, I think here is dancehall artist Daniel D.I.
Look here, I don't know about that girl, but I'm telling about this girl. You see, any girl where my man used to fuck, friend, look, like, message, or call, or anything at all, I don't want to know no. I don't enough in the same zone, much less they on the same phone. Hey, all of my girls know I say, you not take no check, and you not make no girlfriend enough for kill no. And tell me how me blood clot so.
One should also mention this, I never got to share it in the previous reports. Still, Philip Powell, he took to social media where he shared this. The past few weeks have been extremely difficult for me as I grappled with the abduction of my daughter and her mother. I have prayed unceasingly for the safe return of Tashina Patterson and my daughter, Saria. And I am heartbroken that the worst has happened. Nothing could have prepared me for the events that unfolded since last week Thursday, and the alleged discoveries that anyone could murder a mother and an innocent baby is unimaginable, and my heart is heavy with sadness. I am praying for Tashina's family who are experiencing the unbearable grief and the pain of losing their beloved daughter and granddaughter. As a human being, father, lawyer, and legislator, I am hoping that all who are involved are brought to justice and punished to the fullest extent of the law. I have been in constant dialogue with the police and cooperated fully with the investigation. I cannot comment on the investigation nor matters before the court, but I wish to thank the police for their tireless work. I thank the many Jamaicans who have been generous in prayers, your kind and thoughtful expressions of love, support, and solidarity for me and my family. Thank you. The entertainment feed community, once more, condolences. We're moving on from one politician to the other. This one is courtesy of the Jamaica Gleaner. Andrew Holness tells Jamaicans it would not be wise to vote in the People's National Party into the government.
It is not a wise move to even consider allowing the PNP to even put a hand on the management of the economy. So as your party leader and your prime minister, I have to advise you and tell you, and I have to speak generally to the country, don't give up certainty for uncertainty. During the pandemic, there was something called an interruption in the supply chain of goods and services worldwide. Worldwide. not just Jamaica. And what did that do? That caused the price of goods to rise. And every one of you here would have experienced that. You go in the supermarket one week and the price of good is X. The next week you go in, it's X plus 1. The next week you go in is X plus 2. The following week you go in is X plus 3. Almost every week, the prices of the goods that you buy to survive, sometimes the most basic goods, increase. It caused a serious crisis in Jamaica. And this crisis was compounded because some of you had to stay home. You remember that? Stay at home. Some of you lose your job, so you never had any income. So while prices are go up, you don't have any income. That makes you feel miserable, angry, cross. And I totally understand and get it when the average Jamaican got upset with their government. It's not something that we did. We don't have anything to do with it. It's a global phenomenon. But we are the government and we must manage it. What did we do? Aside from the care package, where we spent billions of dollars making sure that the most vulnerable among us got a little cash in their hand. We gave some electricity grants. Some people whose electricity consumption was within a certain band, they got some electricity grants. But the biggest thing that we did was to ensure that we reopen the economy in such a way that every Jamaican who wanted to work could get a work. Because if you get a work, you get some income. And if you get some income, at least you will be able to afford the cost of goods. So it was no error, no accident, no mistake that we can report to you in the recovery of the economy after COVID, the lowest unemployment rate ever in the history of Jamaica at 4.5%.
The entertainment feed the community. The last thing we're going to look at in this report, Dr. Omar Johnson speaking on, you know what? Check out the video. Very interesting video.
Chinese built a road from Kingston, one side of the island, to the other side of the island. And in exchange for the roads that they built, the Jamaican government, unless this has changed since then, gave the Chinese total control over the toll money that will be made by people using the Northwest or East-West Highway. Why would you give a foreign power complete monetary control of the tolls on this road that you know half of Jamaica gonna be using? You're talking millions of dollars of revenue you're giving to the yellow man just because he built the road. In addition to that, the Chinese are building it's probably done by now. They were building at that time 2 schools, and they were bringing Chinese educators over to help the Jamaican people educate black children. They built a children's hospital, which is supposed to be largely staffed with Chinese. They also gave the Chinese total control of all tourism on both sides of that highway that goes from one side of the island to the other. I was also told that they gave the Chinese the right to drill in natural rainforests in the Jamaican on the Jamaican territory for Chinese exploitation. They'd given them tax abatements, and they also purchased if I'm not mistaken, the main port of Jamaica.
All right, they own the port.
Is owned by the Chinese. Exactly. If another race owns your port, that means they control what's coming in. They control what's going out. What about the drugs? What about the guns? What about the COVID? You don't know what them people are bringing in. And you mean to tell me that the Chinese care so much about Jamaican people that they're not going to educate our kids and take care of their health? Chinese don't care about black folks. Go to China. Go to China and see how they treat black people in China. So to me, what I think this is the government of Jamaica, like so many African governments, so many other Caribbean governments have done. They've gotten in bed financially with the Chinese. The Chinese have studied the way the white man has practiced neo-colonialism throughout Africa. And the Chinese has learned that these black leaders don't really care about their people. They're all about their pocket. So I'm going to do what the white man did, but I'm going to do it one time better. I'm going to offer them double the money. You let me take over this land right here. I'll get the white man offer you $1 million. I'm offering you $3 million. And I'm going to build you a retirement home. And I'm going to pay for all your kids to go to college in China. You follow what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you a private military. So the Chinese have basically become neo-colonialists 2.0. They're outdoing the Europeans. You follow me? And they're giving Caribbean and African leaders offers that they can't refuse. And guess what? When you abdicate on that loan that they give you, because all this is loans. These are not handouts. It's all loans. When you abdicate on the loan in that contract, you have to give them large concessions of land and large concessions of your economy. There's an African country right now. Is it Uganda? There was an African country who defaulted on their loans to the Chinese, and they now own their national airport. I forget which. They own the airport now because they couldn't pay back the loan. The Chinese know what they're doing.
Nation, once more songs to check out. I see and with the song titled, the official music video for the song titled Sleep Mark Debts.
Give them a eater from me plate every time. Meanwhile, them a shoot me na me face, na them mine. Me know them ways, me know them style, but them no sight. Say me goal, no design for deprive. Yeah.
Link for the full song will be provided in the description of the video and also pinned at the top of the comment section. For now, you see what time a clock, you see what time a knock. We are going to get the car here. And as usual, my people.